Jump higher, bow lower, run faster. The feel of the earth beneath my bare feet, the sun on my face, the smell of the wheat as it breaks through the soil, the curve of the sprout as it bends and uncoils, the song of the beetle, the hum of the bees. I was comforted by these, but they would not have satisfied me, for something other occupied me. To take the path that I have taken, I have abandoned and forsaken everything I once held dear, and that, in part, has brought me here, to die alone, bound to this stake. Each decision that we make comes with a hidden price. We're never told what it is we may be asked to sacrifice. A shape begins to form itself in the air in front of me, trunk and roots, an ancient tree, its limbs so low they touch the earth. I know it now. Around its girth we village children sang and danced. The tree was thought to be entranced. Our elders said beneath its shade a band of brownies lived and played. I wonder if they live there still, or have, like me, they been betrayed. Not far from Domremy, there is a tree that they called the Lady's Tree. Others call it the Fairy's Tree. Often I have heard the old folk, they are not of my lineage, say that the fairies haunt this tree. I have seen the young girls putting garlands on the branches of this tree, and I myself have sometimes put them there with my companions. Joan, Trial of Condemnation.
The Fairy Tree. I sing the mournful carol of 500 passing years. Nurtured by the howling wind and the music of the spheres, I have retained the record of every heart that ever broke, every wound that ever bled. I remember single drops of rain, every day of golden light, the sorrow of the cuckoo's crimes, the lightning strikes, the trill of every lark. And I have stored the memory of these consecrated things in the scarred and winding surface of my incandescent bark. Etched there, too, the face of every child who cherished me, who sang my name, the Fairy Tree. They came to celebrate the sprites who lived beneath my canopy, for I was the fairies chosen, their sylvan hideaway. The brindled cows looked on at human folly when the fairies were charged and banished by the village priest. The children, too, have vanished, undone by years and worms and melancholy. Yes, all my children I recall, but it is Joan who of them all stands apart in the concentric circles of my ringed memory. She hid it well, the burning coal that was her heart. But a tree is ever watchful in the presence of a flame, and I saw in her a smoldering, a spark, a heat well beyond extinguishing. I feel it even now, that heat. It blazes just the same. Elements not reconciled, as disparate as day and night, sparked an unrelenting friction, destined to ignite something hybrid, new and wild. It was a heavy fate for such a child, so small and young. And yet among the girls she was a favorite, their affection for her zealous. But the boys were threatened. Rough, rugged, strong, athletic. They did not know that they were jealous. I see now it was prophetic, the rancor hidden in their hearts. But rancor is a stubborn guest. Once lodged, it won't depart. The village priest abides here still, or his likely twin, still finding evil in every joy, still scolding the girls, still eyeing the boys, still holding up pleasure and calling it sin. As for the girl, for Joan, she remains a mystery. Who can say why some arrive and then depart forgotten, while others fashion history?